Jordan. Okay. Okay. So this next one, I don't even I want it because this is Megalopolis by by
Megalopolis.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Let the now destroy the forever.
One filmmaker has always been ahead of his time.
Time, stop! Go.
Now, from visionary writer and director Francis Ford Coppola, comes an event nothing can prepare you for.
Imagine today's society as a branch of civilization about to reach a dead end. Is this way we're living the only one that's available to us? My plan is a city that people can dream about.
Megalopolis.
What about those standing in your way?
Power to the people!
Who like it the way it is?
Coppola. And I watched this and I went, I don't know how I'm going to talk about this. It's just one of those movies where it's hard to describe. It's so out there and so weird and bizarre, and things just kind of happen, and like the dialogue is like it is Shakespearean in its delivery, and I don't mean that in a complimentary sense. It's sort of like all of the dialogue is said with the cadence and vocal pattern of a Shakespeare play, but it's like regular people language. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's kind of like when you watched the Romeo and Juliet, where it was in modern day and they were still talking in Shakespeare.
No, yeah. But what I mean is like this is not actual Shakespearean dialogue. It's like regular people dialogue,
But like
modern dialogue.
it is as if I were talking to you like this, where I was talking as if it was Shakespeare, but I'm still talking like a normal person.
Yes, you've nailed it. That's exactly it. Where I'm talking like this, where I'm saying
With that affectation that makes you think that it's more important than it actually is.
Yeah, and there's
when
moments
it's not
where
really important.
Exactly.
And what I'm saying actually holds no value.
Exactly. And there are points where they're literally just saying Shakespeare, where he's literally saying like a soliloquy from Hamlet. But yeah, like this movie has Shia LaBeouf in it, and he's doing that a lot, where he's saying really big, loud monologues with real big importance. And then this movie's about a guy who's utterly brilliant. And if everyone would just listen to the guy who's a prodigy and just brilliant about everything, and I'm gonna do my best to describe the plot, but he's like.
So wait, you said that it has Shia LaBeouf in it?
It has Shia LaBeouf in it, yeah.
Sorry, I need to start doing this now so I can set up a bit for later.
Yes, it's Shia LaBeouf. He's
Shia LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf. He is Adam Driver's cousin, and he's basically
Adam Driver.
This is apparently a not an adaptation or a retelling, I guess, of a particular Greek coup that happened. But in execution, it just kind of is sort of like he's kind of doing Julius Caesar, because this movie takes place in an alternate version of an alternate pseudo-futuristic version of Rome, where Adam Driver is Caesar, and he is the head architect
Caesar?
of a beautification, where he wants to build this city based off of this new material called Megalon, which is going to make this big city called Megalopolis, which is...
I can't take you seriously every time you say Megalopolis.
Hey, man, imagine watching the movie.
No, I wouldn't be able to take it more seriously then either.
And it's the kind of... It's just... Yeah, so he can also stop time, maybe, but also it seems like when he says, he's constantly talking about like how time is important and how you can run out of time and you need to do what you want to do so you don't run out of time, and I can control the time that I use.
I just want to interject real quick and say this sounds like a movie that came out in 2008.
Yes, it watches like a movie that came out in 2008. I can see why you would say that.
Just by the description you're giving me,
like,
that's what it makes me think.
It's implied that like he can stop time at random moments, but also it seems like it's supposed to be a metaphor for people's usage of time, and like there's also like all sorts of allegories about like about art and making art and also about fascism, and it's the kind of movie
Heavy-handed
where, like,
is the word you're looking for.
it's the kind of movie where it's made by a guy who is brilliant and talented and has a lot of skill at the craft, but nobody bothered to tell him he shouldn't because he's the guy. And what makes it ironic is that's what the movie's
Jeff
about.
Bridges?
Yes. That what's ironic? No, Francis Ford Coppola, the guy who made the Godfather, I think he made.
I heard the guy and I think I thought of the dude.
Like, yeah, he just thinks he's basically the movie's like there's this guy and he's absolutely brilliant, but he's right about everything. And it's like, yeah, there's a lot of technical talent and beauty that goes into making this movie, and apparently watching the movie live was an experience because there's a bit where he's being interviewed by some reporter, and in real life, like, they would have audience members play the reporter, so it was like the audience was like in real life.
So how does that play in
the movie?
A home version.
It's just in the scene. There's a person in the scene that's interviewing him on a screen that they've cut in that replaces the scene from the movie. In the movie, it's just the scene of him answering the questions, but on the at home version, he's on a screen and there's a person talking to him that they've cut in instead.
Interesting.
I
think when you mentioned it to me, I think I said that's probably what they would do.
Yeah, that is what they ended up doing. And yeah, it's just, it was really hard. It's a weird movie because it's hard to follow at times. It's under-explaining stuff, but then at times it's over-explaining things. Like, there's points where you've got Lawrence Fishburne as the narrator just over-explaining, and like, it was a Shia LaBeouf is in like the worst wig in existence. He's got this horrible long-haired wig that just looks bad. He's awful, but like that's kind of the point, is he's meant to be awful. And I think, did this come out this year? I'm pretty sure this came out this year. And yeah, it's a unique kind of bad where like a lot of skill went into this. And there's a love for the art. You're like, oh, why don't people make... Oh, no, this came out last year. You're like, why don't people make movies for the art? And this is an example of a movie where someone has made this for the art, and it's very bad. Like, it's more than anything, it's boring. More than anything, it's boring. Like, just agonizingly boring. But like I said, there's a lot of pageantry to it that makes it... I think it's the kind of movie where I might add it to the list of movies I'd have you watch, because I saw someone say this, and I'd be interested to say it's a movie that the value in it is this. The conversation of me being like, I don't know what I just watched or experienced. I now need you to watch and experience this so you can tell me if I'm losing my mind. In fact, I am going to add it to your list. That's it. That's Megalopolis.
Megalopolis?
We're probably coming back to this. Hey there, everybody. It's NCard Justin here. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. Have you seen this terrible and strange movie? Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments. But in the meantime, if you'd like to see the full podcast that this is from, our Razzies Golden Raspberry Special, click the box on the left. Or if you just want to see a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, click the box on the right. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out 7 days a week. Or you can just leave this video a like. That helps us out too. We'll see you all in the next video. Have a good day, everybody.